Liverpool has a really rich and varied architectural history. It was King John who first gave Liverpool its official status as a town, back in 1207. At that stage, the river was a lot more muddy than it is now, and the shoreline was much further inland. The water came all the way up to what's now Derby Square or thereabouts. The Liverpool waterfront's been given World Heritage status. You have the Liver buildings, the Cunard building and the Old Port of Liverpool building. Liverpool expanded massively because of all the goods that were being shipped in and out. It's troubling to think that a lot of the wealth that built the most glamorous buildings in the city was paid for through the slave trade. Thankfully, slave trading was abolished in Britain in 1807, but in its heyday, 3/4 of all European slaving ships set off from Liverpool. Obviously there are some great buildings that have been knocked down or bombed and that you can't really see anymore. The oldest building that survives in the centre of Liverpool is the Blue Coat Chambers. It was built in the early 1700s. It's got an amazing history as an art gallery and cultural space. It's designed in what's known as the Queen Anne style. It's a style that's all about elegance. It was a reaction against the grand, over-the-top palaces. Nowadays it shows all kinds of exhibitions and live events throughout the year. Liverpool does have lots of buildings that represent its history over the last 300 years. The Albion building used to be the headquarters of the White Star Line shipping company. That was the company that owned the Titanic. And when the Titanic sank in 1912, the officials were too afraid to leave the building, so they read out the names of the dead from the balcony. Every building has a story to tell.